On another episode of the Soothing Semantics podcast, I'm your host, Rafi Pinsky. Make sure to subscribe, smash the like button, leave your comments. And for all of your real estate needs, obviously, make sure to check out Rafi the Realtor on the gram. Make sure to sign up to my newsletter, which comes out every week on Monday. You can find it in the link in bio. You can reach out to me, and I would love to help you with all of your real estate needs in South Florida. Without further ado, today we have another Israeli guest. We've had a
Mhm.
few of those, so I'm sure a lot of my Jewish/Israeli guests have seen this face. This face
I
has
hope
been on
so.
social media quite often. He's becoming very popular. So we have Yoav Zamir. Thank you very much for coming. Luckily, I didn't know if you had really good English. Like I've heard you speak English before.
Thank you for like inviting me. First of all, second of all, I have Israeli accent, Israeli English. You know how it goes. The Israeli energy with the English. Yes.
Of course, of course. No, but it's good. It's very good. I'm impressed.
I'm happy, man.
So long story short, Yoav has been doing beatboxing. He's a great beatboxer. He does all these funny mixes. He goes on Omegle and TikTok, and he has these conversations with a lot of people that love him, Jews and people who are pro-Israel. But he also has these conversations with people who don't like him and us very much. So thank you for coming, man.
Thank you
Guys,
for
make sure
inviting.
to make sure to check out Yoav Yoav Beatbox on Instagram.
Hmm.
You're also on TikTok.
Hmm.
Yes. So welcome. Give me a little bit of an idea, bro, of how you started everything. Like, how did you start doing what you're doing?
All right. I mean, I'm 22 years old. I live in northern Israel. I've finished my army service in like half a year ago, more than that, but like shortly after the war has started. And basically, I've started to making like funny videos with my beatboxing, with comedy, with people online. I mean, around 2.5, 3 years while serving in the military. I was in a unit. I was, my profession wasn't combat, so I came every day home. So I had time to do something and to, how can you say, develop something while serving them in the military. So I've started making videos and daily videos, and it just exploded in Israel, and that's what I'm doing. Yes,
That's great. That's great.
yes.
And he's a character. You guys have to see his stuff. He's hilarious.
Thank you so much.
Okay. So how did you get into the debate? Meaning how did you get to talking to all these people that don't like you?
Ah, in the other side, the bad side of that.
Right.
Yeah. So basically, even before the war was broken, there was anti-Semites in the internet, and I'm speaking to people all over the internet. That's the kind of content I do. I speak to random people online, and but I mean, shortly after the war is broken, like started, there is like I think around 400% more, or even more, 1,000% more anti-Semitic people that I get in touch with in the website online that are against us. Um, yeah, so basically, I get a lot of hate, a lot of hate, and what I'm not going in there to have a debate or any kind of thing. I'm a comedian. I'm a musician. I come there to do music for people to make some laugh, and that's very, I don't know how you say it, contradicting. Like when you go
Yes.
to do something and then you get like backfire just because who you are and where you're from. That's insane. Like
Yeah.
you, yeah, you can see in my live streams the amount of like the percentage of the people I get the conversation with, and the percentage out of them that are against me, it's insane. It's like literally insane.
Which countries do you think have the worst that you've
Specifically in this way, in the website, I use Omi TV. Specifically there is many Indonesian against us, Malaysians, Bangladesh, all over. Even United States, even like
yeah.
our greatest ally, even from there, Europe, all over Europe, France, the United Kingdom, the Netherlands. I get a lot of people. You know, when you're from Israel, so the IP is from Israel, you can search other people. So if I
Yep.
see a lot of Indonesians while I'm from Israel and searching all over the world, it means they are searching for Israelis. They literally like click the option of searching Israelis in order to mock them.
You know, it's funny, man. I think doing this, there's a lot of people that don't care. They're not going to look to learn anything. They just want to curse you and yell at you.
Mm-hmm.
But I think there's enough of them over time where if they actually sit and are willing to listen to you, it's probably the first time they've ever talking to a Jew in their entire lives.
Probably.
Bangladesh doesn't have any Jews now, as far as I
Yeah.
know.
Mhm.
You know, so the first time they're like, "Oh, it's one of them. They're real. You know,
Yeah.
they exist. They
Yeah.
only know them from the news. To you, to them, we're like these people that exist somewhere in the world. You know."
Yeah. So also one-sided news. So they think of us. Oof, I cannot tell you. You can see on my live streams, like they look at me and they say, "You're from Israel," and I say yes, and then just like all the shit, all the fucking dirt that coming from the
Yeah.
news, from the one-sided government and news from the, you can see like how they throw up at me, like
Yep.
literally throw up at me.
It's crazy.
Like that.
And you're still doing your music. You're still
Yeah,
doing.
yeah, man. I'm making content even from that bad side. It's important to expose them, so I'm making content from that also.
For sure. It's so okay. So it's really good stuff. I'm gonna after the podcast. Do you have any recent stuff for the past couple of days?
Recent like anti-Semitic. Yeah,
Yeah, let me see your
I'm
recent stuff.
currently working. Before we start the conversation, I'm working on something on yeah, kind of compilations of people who does a middle finger to me. Literally a compilation of that. I'm just how that's a funny how sad it is. That's insane. Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. So how did you get to connect with Michael Rappaport? Because I saw you recently spoke to him.
Yeah, that's incredible in my point of view. Still, while making the videos, the algorithm took me to outside Israel. As you probably got to know me, if you're outside doing, if I pop up on your for you and you're not from Israel, that's how it happened. Um,
Well, I watch a lot of Israeli things. So like Israeli comedy, Israeli shows,
Even in
news.
Hebrews, in
It's a
Hebrew
little
also.
yeah, yeah.
So
So
the algorithm is different for you, but I got to like all over with my algorithm. And Michael Rappaport once, like, I think, shared my video on his story and and followed me and wrote me a message that he and his wife are actually watching my videos and laughing so much. And that's like the first thing I've heard from him, and that was insane. And then, if you know Kan 11, Kan
yeah,
Digital.
and I was actually about to ask you about that. Yeah, so
Mhm. So they're like the news corporation, like the corporation in Israel. And so basically, they invited me to do something for the Independence Day of Israel. It was like a couple of weeks ago, to literally bring people that are big on Asbara or funny like that had impact on Israel these days, and to invite them to do a conversation like I do with people in the internet. So to make like something funny out of it. And we managed to make Michael Rappaport come as well. And that was the highlight of it for sure. That was amazing.
that's probably one of the biggest days for you so far, bro. That's big.
That was the best. That was the peak of the career, right? Like right there.
He's Hollywood, baby. That's it. He's a
Yeah,
big guy.
yeah, it is. It
Yeah,
is.
that's pretty awesome, man.
It's
When
big.
I
It's
saw
big.
that, you were so happy. So that you had such a big smile on your face. You're like, I
Of
get
course, man. I was nervous. I was happy. I was like the emotions, all of them together. Something insane. That was what.
it's awesome, man. I'm really happy for you.
Thank you.
So now that we covered, we covered the people you speak to on Omegle and TikTok. We covered Michael Rappaport. Talk to me about what's going on. Like, what do you think? Now we saw recently the five hostages, the five female hostages. What do you
Yeah.
think? What do you think we can do now? Meaning, we're in Rafah, we're in the south, we're in all parts of Gaza. I know this sounds like it's a very, as we say, a very broad question. So I'm trying to make the question a little deeper. But essentially, what do you think is going to happen, say, in the next 1 to 2 months? Do you think, and I'm asking you a tough question. I don't
Yeah.
expect you to have the
It's
answers,
not.
but
It's
your
not
thoughts.
my. Yeah. You can ask for sure.
Yeah. I
As you
guess,
don't know.
right, I understand. I guess it's more of, do you think this is something we can actually finish in the next year? You think we'll be able to get some of these hostages back? Do you think, unfortunately, a lot of them are dead? What are your?
I think we should. I think we will. Even if it will be the deal, or if it will be from operation views of or like rescuing them. I don't know how long it will take, and it's a bigger picture afterwards. What's gonna happen after we're gonna uh, destroy Hamas completely? What's gonna happen? I don't know how long and what will happen, man. This is a big questions and a lot of stuff we don't know. But I'm sure one thing: I don't think we can wait one more year until something will happen with the hostages. I think something gonna happen if it's operational or if it's gonna be a deal. I don't know.
Yeah, no, years is a lot of time.
Yeah, I mean, I'm 22. You know, I finished the army. Like one of the girls you seen in the video, her name is Agam Berger. She's literally her. She looked like an angel. She's 19,
Mhm.
like my age, my generation. Like, I was there. To think about that, like two of my friends that we used to go to a lot of parties. They were with in my school. I didn't went to the Nova Festival, but they went and they got murdered, unfortunately. Those are my friends, Shoam Bar, and Eitan Snir, two very close friends. And we're here to tell, and we will be here to tell, and we will keep dancing, and we will
For
win
sure.
it. We will prevail.
For sure. I just met what are their names? You know the Sharabi brothers?
Sharabi brothers. Yes. I mean, there is two Sharabi from, yeah, like hostages.
They were
Yeah.
from Nova. Well,
Yeah,
no,
look. Look.
oh no. So these guys are not. They're not hostages.
Oh, okay. There is two Sharabi
They're,
brothers
yeah,
that
no,
are.
they're supposedly they're in America now. They're two brothers that were at Nova, and they were able. I'm not sure if they took guns from guys from Hamas or if they took guns from Israelis that were killed. But basically, they were able to take weapons, kill a bunch of you know to Hamasnikim, and then there was a tank supposedly that they got into, and they were able to just kill a lot of terrorists. Mechablim.
I think I've seen something about it.
They've
You
been
should,
giving they're pretty popular in Israel from what I hear, meaning they're very well known now.
yeah.
So they're giving speeches all over the U.S. They're going traveling the country now. So I just met them at a Shabbat dinner on Friday night. It was interesting.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so hopefully maybe we'll do a podcast soon. They're very down for it, so we'll see what happens.
That would be it's important to hear what they have to say and
Yeah,
to
definitely.
share it. Yeah, yeah. I've been there. I went to like a tour in Kfar Aza and in the Nova area. I went to a tour for influencers and it was insane. I went to exactly the Migunit that my friends Shoam and Nathan were murdered.
Hmm.
I've been there like twice, and now another friend went there. Yeah, it's insane what you see there on the walls. You can see literally a gun, like the gun bullet, what they done to the wall,
Yep,
like, it's insane to think about it and to see that.
not
I've
so.
been I live in a small town and we have like a dorms. You can, when you finish school and when you go to the army, you can have a small house for yourself as a part of this community. Um, so it has those communities all over a lot of small towns in Israel. So in Kfar Aza specifically, the places of the dorms of the young people, that was like it's very close to the border of Kfar Aza, and there was a lot of atrocities, like the one of the worst ones there. And when I seen that like so close to me, it like gave me the perspective of like the of my community, of my town, is like very. It's not like I've been. Okay, listen. I've been with my school to Auschwitz in Poland, um, and you can see the stuff, but it's so old that you cannot really get. You don't feel it the same as you
Right.
feel when you see the community that looks exactly like your community. Like it's insane. The same age of the same people. It's my age. It's my like
I feel like it
22.
could have
It's
been
my
you.
age. Mm-hmm.
Saying you feel, yeah, you feel like it could have been you because
Yeah, like
this.
this guy, Alon. He's 22. He's my age.
Hmm.
I'm pretty sure he's from Kfar Aza, if I'm not wrong. So I'm pretty sure like he was from that dorms, as I told you. Like he's my age. He's like
Hmm.
just insane.
I thought you were older, bro. I thought you were
Yeah,
older.
it's the beard. It's the beard. They tell me it's the beard.
Yeah. You, I didn't have a beard like that at 22. I had a pretty decent beard, but not like that.
Yeah.
Now thank
No,
God I got a nice beard too. But
no, but you have a good air, man. I'm getting bolder every minute, brother.
what you're losing the hair?
I'm losing it, but I'm gonna find a solution. Now Turkey is not an option. Now Turkey is not an option for me, even though I'm Turkish as well. It's not an option.
Oh yeah, that's your background.
Yeah, Turkish Yemenite.
Okay, so yeah, I thought you'd take money. I thought for sure take money. I just wasn't sure
Yeah.
if it was full or not. Okay. You still have it. It's not gone
No, it's starting. It's starting.
yet. Okay. Yeah, man. So yeah, the hostage situation's crazy. Um, Now, what are some other things maybe that you're looking to do with the channel? You look at maybe are you staying in this direction? Are you looking to do maybe longer form content, have conversations more like what you did with Michael, more like what we're doing? Or have you thought about that?
um, I mean, yeah, I'm not like closing my options at all. I don't want to keep on doing that. I'm starting to doing on shows. I do shows with another friend of mine that is a rapper. We're doing shows for schools, for birthdays and such. But that's another thing.
Right.
I'm gonna keep doing like the conversation, but I want to make it bigger. I'm gonna get myself more equipment. That goes from there. I want to do music as well. I want to maybe do beatbox and record that for like, I don't know, music producers, everything. I want to throw myself with that direction, musical and comedy, both.
That's cool. That's cool. I'm looking
Yeah,
forward to seeing what you do
I
because your
appreciate
stuff
that.
your
Yeah,
stuff is very entertaining. That's for
for
sure.
sure. Let's go, man. Let's go.
Absolutely. Uh, let's see here because I'm trying to think of some other points.
Hmm.
I mean, we covered a nice amount.
Well, it's
Definitely just
important. What do you think about the real estate in Miami?
that's a very different question.
Man. One day,
But we could talk about it.
one day you gotta get the real estate. That's in my perspective. If I don't want to invest in Bitcoin, I need to invest in real estate.
Yoav, if you want to invest in Miami, I'm here for you, brother. There's some
Yeah,
great projects.
let's go one
More
day.
than happy. Miami real estate is very good. It's an excellent place to invest in real estate. It's a great place to buy. Um, I mean, there's just so much growth here.
Mm-hmm.
It's incredible. The mortgage rates that they're them as a mortgage.
I know that, yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So the mortgage rates are high. They're
Mm-hmm.
not crazy high, but they're around 7-ish, 7.2, 7.3%. I have to
Mm-hmm.
check exactly, but it's in that range. So it's a little higher. And buyers, Konim, are waiting to get a deal, and then they think that there's going to be a crash in the market where the prices are going to come down like crazy, and it hasn't happened yet.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of waiting. So certain things are a little slower now, but especially the condo market, things are taking time to sell. But overall, the luxury market is very strong. The very expensive mansions, those big houses, those expensive houses,
Yeah.
those are still selling for very high prices, and they're selling quickly for the most part. Relatively pretty quickly. But
Mm-hmm.
I mean, have you been to Miami?
No, I've been to a lot, but not Miami. Been to LA, been to Las Vegas, California. It's the same. Yeah. Washington. I've been all over. I've been like a 1 month trip in the US, like back
Oh
then
wow.
when I was a small child, even though I'm still. But yes,
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, but you haven't been to Miami.
nah, nah. My father was like investing in real estate in Detroit, I think. I helped him. I've searched houses, I remember.
Oh really?
Well, like, a couple of years ago, I don't know. I remember myself on apps searching for like specifically, location and the prices and the Maybe
What is
one day, maybe that's my. You ask me what I want to do with my channel. Maybe I'll go to be a real estate beatboxer. Real estate, 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 Rafi, 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 real estate, real estate,
Oh,
real estate, real estate, real
oh,
estate.
oh. I hope it comes out okay, man. Guys, and
Yeah.
we apologize in advance because for some reason Zoom doesn't cooperate so much with the music. We'll see. Hopefully, I heard
All
it though.
good, all good. I recorded it by myself, and I'll send you. You can put the yeah.
Okay, let me see if I
Because for
can.
my record, yeah, all good, all good,
Love that
all
shit.
good.
It's so good. Oh man, I don't know how to beatbox for shit.
Man,
God.
that it's not a talent. Everybody says like beatboxing is a talent. No, what you do with the sounds is a talent, or something you can work on. But the sounds itself, everyone can learn, man. Everyone. It's not that hard. Imagine I do it like 5 or 4 years. It's not a lot.
Yeah, it just takes time, takes some practice, like anything, for
Yes,
sure.
like everything, like everything.
Okay. Well, first of all, you said your father invests in real estate. He does a lot of that? He does a lot of real estate investing?
I think back then, I think he backed down from that, but I need to ask him. He took like a big course, like when you take a real estate, like a big course, you're
Mhm.
invested. You're invested in learning to invest. That's important.
Oh, so he spent some real money to get this course.
Yeah, yeah, I remember. That's what I remember. But yeah, he worked a lot on that. Do you know a lot of investors in Israel, real estate?
A nice amount, a nice amount. Israelis are funny though, they always תמצא לי דיל, תמצא לי דיל, מה, יש לך משהו off market, you have a deal of something. They want to pay,
That sounds very, very Israeli right there.
they just want to,
תמצא
they
לי
just want
דיל, יאללה.
to,
תכניס
yeah.
אותי איתך, get me in it.
They just want to pay 10 cents on the dollar, which is listen, everybody wants a deal. Everybody wants a deal, but it's not like deals are just falling from the sky. You got to find them.
Yeah, you gotta work.
Oh, it is what
Like
it
real
is.
estate in Israel is bad, right? It's like tough.
Yeah, it's expensive.
Yeah.
I have a friend Eyal. He's obviously Israeli. He's a realtor here, and he's selling a project. Do you know the Gindi building in Tel Aviv?
Mm-hmm. Of course.
So he's responsible for selling that tower from Miami. He's the Miami representative.
Mm. Damn.
So I
That's
think
a
they're
big
80.
one.
It is. I think they're 80% sold.
80% of that building.
I think so. I think so, or at least one of the towers, because I think there's two. I think there's three towers, maybe.
I think so.
I have to check.
Like a big project, I remember.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah.
Listen. But I heard it's very tough to be a real estate agent, Nadlan in Israel. It's not easy, right? It's not easy
I
in
mean,
general, but it's because your
yeah.
percentages are tough, and there's no isn't there only one agent? You don't have two agents on both sides or
No,
something?
I have no idea. I'm too young to start to searching for houses here, even though you are always too young because of the what's happening right now with the inflation, with the stuff here,
Yeah.
man. You cannot buy a house even though if you're 60. You will not buy a house this time. Like, no. I'm gonna rent something probably for my life. Or I'm gonna move. I don't know. Whatever will happen.
You never
Probably
know.
not move. Maybe for a short time, but yeah.
Okay. Who knows? We'll see what happens.
You
Well,
based in Israel? You born in Israel?
no, I grew up in New York, but most of my family lives in Israel. Most of my family is Israeli.
So Raphael is like Rafi is Raphael. I've never knew that, man. That's that's new for me. I
What
didn't
did you
know that Rafi is shortage for Raphael.
What did you think it was?
I thought it's like a full name, Rafi, right there. That's a
What do
name.
you think Rafi is short for in Israel? It's the same thing. People with the name Rafi, usually the name is Rifad, no?
I think it's just Rafi. It's like the Rafi and Raphael. But okay, that's a good
I don't know.
names.
That's just how it is. Yeah,
Yeah, it is. But yes.
that's funny. Yeah, man. So I'm just trying to think. I don't want to. We don't have to talk just to talk. I'm just trying to think about what else might be an interesting conversation.
Mm,
Yeah, I mean, Oh, you know, it was funny. I'm trying to think. There was one video you posted. I died from it. But you have so much content, I can't find it anymore.
Just give me like the direction of your view right now in your mind.
Maybe it's this
I'll
one.
make that. I'll find that.
Hold
It's a
on.
big video.
I think I'm trying to remember if it was with an Israeli or if it was somewhat with someone else. But the thing is, I can't. Worst case, if I'm gonna look through your videos after the podcast, and it doesn't have to be on the podcast. Like I could just send it to you after, and I'll tell you which one it was. But you
Mm-hmm.
posted something. Oh, you know what one was really funny? The one
What?
with the Druzim.
Yeah, with Adam.
Yeah.
Oh, Adam Atagever. Listen,
Yeah,
this like sentence. Adam Atagever. Insane. You know, I'm doing like a shows in schools, and people come up to me. Adam Atagever. Adam. At least that's insane. That's insane. I love it. I love. I
yeah. So I
love.
guess that video, because it came out of nowhere, I wasn't expecting it.
Yeah, the interaction was
Very funny.
that's yeah, but like most of my like 99% of my interaction with Jews in this website is like literally more lovable than talking to other Jews. Like
Yeah,
insane. They we love each other. Me specifically, I'm from the north, and there is a lot of Druze kfars, like Druze towns around
yeah,
the
yeah,
north, and yeah, we love each other. You know, one of the big commanders of mine in the army that managed to give me the opportunity to move to a different unit to be able to make videos is Druze, you know, from Yarka. This guy
yeah.
was amazing. The point of view, he, he felt me
They're
100%.
good. They're great
Yeah, they're
people.
part of us.
I know it. I know a Druzy guy that lives in New York. I had no idea they came to America. You know, I didn't
Yeah.
know. I thought they were more loyal than the Israelis. You know, not the Israelis, like the Jews.
Hmm.
So I thought they're not leaving the country. You know, to live. And then he's like, "Yeah, I live in New York." He has a security company. He lives in New York. He did. He was in Shabak. He was in Divan, and he
Yeah.
used to do security for Bibi.
Oh,
Cool guy, man. Really cool guy.
I'm sure.
He's
I'm
in,
sure.
yeah. It's just funny because I didn't know. Apparently, there are more. There are more, Druzes that live in the states. I just didn't even know this.
Damn. I didn't
I
know
never
it
met
either.
any. I never met any in America until now.
Yeah.
I get they want the good. They want the good life. I mean, the good life. They have a very good life there in Israel. But I'm saying, it's America, right? You think about the money and everything else.
Yeah. I mean, everyone is in the end it's individual, but yeah, like they are very united within their community. That's I can tell you. Like I've Drew's friends that I follow on Instagram, and I can
Yeah,
see like there is like that they're in the north, close to the border. There is a lot of Druze towners,
yeah.
and literally they're filming the rockets landing close to them. They are not like any Druze town. They are not you know how do you say it? Litpanot, mitpanim. How they've been I don't know how to say it in
Uh,
English.
how they been
Like
like
the government tells the civilians close to the border to get away. They give them even if it's hotel or something to do so. They don't.
evacuating, and they're not doing anything. They're staying.
Yeah, the Druids are not evacuated. No, that's like the rule, and that's something to that's inspiring. You know, inspiring for sure.
Yeah, they don't. I can see that they don't give a shit. They're just
Yeah,
they
no,
just
no, of course. We should not give a shit, man. We should not get like literally lose our houses. But I hope so. My friends can go back to live in the north. There is many. I have a friend from Malkia, right on the border. I have a friend from Kfar Bloom, right on the border. I hope we'll change something. Something will change.
we'll see.
Yeah, for sure.
We will see. Yeah, we got a lot of enemies, man. It is what it is.
It is what it is,
It is what it is,
even
my brother.
from within. Yes, yes.
That's for sure. Okay, so Yoav, I think this was good. I'm sure in person we could talk for 3 hours straight. I have no doubt.
Hmm.
You know, if the
When you're in
it's
Israel, let me know. We can do
for
that.
sure. Right. I have, thank God, man. I know so many people in Israel. So I don't even know. There's so many people to reach out to between family, friends in the army, friends that were not in the army. Just thank
Yeah, for
God, man.
sure,
That
man.
really, yeah, it's really a second home. It's really a home. I feel so at home there. Truth is, I just like money. That's the only reason I'm in America.
I mean, a lot of Israelis go there for that, for sure.
Yeah,
For the
yeah,
agalot, for the agalot.
yeah. Of course, of course. But they, I don't know how people do that. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a funny thing. Yeah, they started on the Agalot and then they quickly switch out to garage doors and air conditioning and carpets or whatever. It's always that transition. They do Agalot for like, well, let's explain it. Agalot are essentially, just for everyone listening, are you go to the shopping mall and you see these people aggressively selling cream and lotion and all that stuff. Those are usually the Israelis. Yeah. So they
Yeah.
Agalot means carts, like wagons. So that's pretty much when you see these carts in the shopping malls all over the United States. That's what that
Yeah.
is.
We're good at selling. That's something nobody will take from us. We're good at talking and selling. Yo, you buy this, okay? Buy this, yeah, buy this. It's good for you.
Buy my shitty $2 cream for you, $2,000 for you.
uh,
Sweetheart, and if you buy this one, I give you two more.
it's
Not
from the Red Sea. It's from the Red Sea. Take it from the Red Sea.
the Red Sea. Oh man, yeah, it's funny stuff. So yeah, so Yoav, what are some things maybe you want to plug in? Like if there's anything you want for people to follow you, maybe you have Patreon or people, whatever it is. If you want to, this is a good time. And also if you want to let everyone know if there's any final words you have to say about Israel,
Uh,
about the war, whatever. This is the floor. You have the floor.
Firstly, guys, you can go follow my Instagram, my YouTube. I do live streams daily of me literally confronting other people who likes me or don't. I do music, we talk, funny. You should come. Um, Secondly, for the end, really, these are tough times. I'm a comedian. I'm a musician. I didn't know I was getting into the shoes of someone who is influencing all over the world because of this situation. It happened, and then I'm thankful for that. But we should understand it's a matter of time until it's all over, and the hostages will be home, and the war will be over, and we'll no longer have a threat on our life. And yes, stay strong wherever you are. Thank you, Rafi.
My pleasure, bro. My pleasure. Thank you so much for joining. Guys, make sure to follow Yoav on his social media. As always, of course, as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, real estate, follow me at Rafi the Realtor. Sign up to my newsletter. Give me a call. If I can help in any way, I would love to. This has been another episode of the Soothing Semantics podcast. Make sure to subscribe, smash the like button, leave your comments, share it with your friends. Until next time, peace.